Shibai is such a fanfiction tier character. He has zero indication of anything that people are indicating about him or saying is true. People are saying like he's solo Shippuden, he beats Ishiki, he beats Toneri, he beats Momoshiki, and I'm like, with fucking what? What has he done? What has he done? Tell me. Tell me one single thing he has done. People will say he has the Shinjutsu or whatever, and I'm like, cool. Like, I don't care. Like, what does that mean? What does that matter? Doesn't Code have Shinjutsu or whatever with his fucking claws? Boruto, who doesn't have it, can beat him up. So, that shows how powerful that fucking thing is. And, it's just so stupid. And then they're like, oh, yeah, he's a god, though. I'm like, do you even know what Kaguya's title is? The rabbit goddess? Momoshiki even called himself a god at one point. But you know what? Shibai's a god, he solos, and Cope and Steve, Shippuden fan. Like, there's no argument for any of it. It's just fucking stupid. And then people, like, say, you know what? You can't say he's, getting Naruto level and he's an incel. I'm like, I can say whatever the fuck I want about him. Not only because I have the freedom of speech and have the ability to speak what I want, like I have that right to say whatever I wish. Not only that, but there is a lack of evidence to disprove that. The point in making that statement is to show there is no evidence for or against any conclusion with Shibai. It is just as likely that he's getting Naruto level and he's an incel than him being multiverse level and able to be godly, divine, and righteous, or whatever the fuck people think he is. There is an equal likelihood. There is just about as much evidence as for or against, which is nothing. There's no evidence for anything involving this character. This character is fan fiction. The only thing we know about him is that he discarded his body, became a Itsutsuki god, and did whatever, I guess. And then he was able to make turns of wind by moving his hand, and he had Shinjutsu, but none of this proves anything. I mean, maybe by Boruto standards, moving wind is very impressive, but it's not really impressive when you look at the rest of the series. And even then so, I'm pretty sure Momoshiki at one point did move wind. And I think he like cut down the god tree with it, right? So like even then, that's not really that impressive. So again, we don't even have any information about this character to say he's above, weaker, or whatever. It's the same with any other Boruto character. People think what they think about them because they believe it. There's no logic or fact to support it. And often, as the case is with Boruto stands and their stupidity, there's often evidence against them. Such as Shiki being tiers above Momoshiki. They both fight the same forms of Naruto and Sasuke, and their karma people that they bestowed their power upon, Kawaki and Boruto, they are about even in power. Which wouldn't make sense if Ishiki was way stronger. If Ishiki was way stronger, wouldn't Kawaki's karma also be stronger than Boruto's? Whatever, I guess just don't think about anything and believe what the fandom tells you. When the manga tells you, yes, Delta was beaten by Naruto by a good stretch and she was holding back. No, deny the manga. Fandom right. Fandom is correct. Believe the fandom. Ignore facts. And I love it. These same people will tell me, read the manga, man. It agrees with me. And then you read the manga and it, like, disagrees with you on everything. And Boruto stands in the comments. You're allowed to believe what you want. But, sadly, you can't pressure me into doing it. You have the whole internet on your side, but but you can't beat this one man. That's all you can do. All you can do in the comments is bitch and whine about how some grown man on the internet disagrees with you. That's the only tactic you got here. You could try mass reporting me, but I didn't do anything wrong, so have fun with staying mad about me not agreeing with you.